John Oliver, it is so great to see you. Welcome
Thanks for
back
having
to
me.
the show.
Thank you.
Did you do anything for the holidays? Did you get any time off before you start going back to work?
I got COVID. Does that count?
Wow, no.
That counts. That's something, right?
No, my
First
God.
time. First, I thought I was indestructible. I wasn't.
Oh,
I
God.
got that. The kids got RSV. That counts as something as well.
Oh, my gosh. This is insane.
Yeah, the Oliver family's been ill, Jimmy.
Yeah, they really, but no celebrating or...
Oh, no, we tried to celebrate as much as we could. Yeah. Then I went to Chicago to do some stand-up, so that was nice. I did that over on New Year's Eve. It's not clear. Yeah. It's not clear whether they're supporting the city of Chicago or the live arts.
The live arts is what they... But New Year's Eve, you like working on New Year's Eve?
I love working on New Year's Eve.
Really?
Because it means you don't have to do anything else on New Year's Eve. So it's partly because I love doing stand-up and it's fun, and it's partly because it stops me having to go to any New Year's Eve party where I will not be value added.
Yeah.
No party is going up a notch.
When you're there on New Year's Eve.
You know, like when LMFAO walk into a room. What a dated reference that is.
That's fantastic.
Oh my God! I was thinking, who would really elevate a party? Those two guys from LMFAO, you know.
Of course, yeah.
Party Rock is in the
absolutely,
house
yes.
tonight.
They're a party.
Everybody's just have a good time.
Yeah, the glasses. Yeah, no, they are. Yeah.
Picture that. Yeah. Picture the opposite of that, and you're looking at it.
That's you. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
So are you on stage at midnight?
No, I would not do that. I did it once, actually. The last time I was in Chicago, the reason I stopped being on stage at midnight was I had to do the countdown, and there was a guy there, and he was in the front row, and I was about to do the 10 of the 10 seconds, and he put this bottle down, and it said, "I got some Malort." I didn't know what Malort was. It's like, oh, it's not good. It's
Malort?
It's like a fizzy wine. No, what is it? It's terrible, yeah.
Thank you. That's a nice way of putting it. That's not a fizzy wine. It's terrible.
You're not even willing to describe it more than that. It's terrible.
It's just terrible.
It's a bad liquid. You are right.
Yeah. And so he
Yeah, he put it down and then he said, "Drink this," like a bully.
Yeah.
And then a guy at the other side of the theatre, who I can't stress this enough, had not come with him, ran down the side and he had like one of those like bullet belts with shot glasses in it. So he'd worn that to a show. And to my show, not to LMFAO's show, where it might be welcome.
A vest of shot glasses.
And he started putting shot glasses on the front of the stage, thinking I'm like Jesus at Sermon of the Mount. I will take this one bottle of Malort and get this room face.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And yeah, so I took one sip. It was so unpleasant, terrible, to quote your audience member,
yes.
That I failed to count down from 10 to 1 accurately. I missed New Year's Eve and ruined everybody's night.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that ever again. So please don't do that.
Yeah. So, no, I was done. Yeah.
A few months ago, you hosted this event for the Clooney Foundation.
I did, yeah, the Albie Awards. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
They honoured Maria Ressa, Albie Sachs. It was an incredible night. Yeah.
When George Clooney calls and asks to do this, do you go, oh, yeah, whatever you need?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm really at the point in my life where you can take an unexpected call from George Clooney and go, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was an amazing organisation they are, and they were celebrating some incredible people, and it was a magical, spectacular night.
You had a great table.
I did.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I have a picture of...
Oh, yeah.
You and Meryl Streep.
Yes.
Having a blast.
Yes. Now, I found out about this photo because one of our writers dropped that photo the next day in our Slack channel with the message, in all caps, "What the was happening here?" And that felt like a fair question, and honestly, I don't have the answer to it. I don't know what Meryl Streep had said. I will say that is typically not the dynamic a comedian is looking for. It's supposed to be the other way round. I'm supposed to be making Streep laugh.
Meryl Streep is cracking you up.
I don't know what she said, but she was destroying.
That's really funny.
Yeah, she's clearly very funny. That's a photographic evidence of that.
I wanted to ask you about another photo, and
Sure.
I'm going to show it not because it's a cute baby photo.
What is it?
It is a cute baby, but it's a cute baby, but it's you, but you're wearing a sweater that has your full name on it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I've never seen that in my life.
I don't know how that got onto the internet, but yeah, that is me, as you can tell by the sweater, not the face. And yeah, I think what is amazing is that I don't remember either who knitted that, but I think it is a bold choice to
Full
go
name?
first name. Full name is a bold choice. First name, cute.
It's so cute.
Full name feels like you're about to put the phone number underneath it. That feels like, if lost, please deliver to this address. Yeah.
Did this kid...
More people should do that.
Did this kid think that he was going to host a show and win awards and be one of the funniest people on Earth?
I think that kid knew one thing, and that's that his name was John Oliver. No, that kid was not aware of that.
No. But were you into comedy originally or in acting?
Oh, comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd acted in school plays.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't think we need to bring up how good I was as Fagin in Oliver.
Hold your applause. Hold your applause.
Oh, they held it.
They
Even
definitely...
this audience, which is supportive, we're going, it sounds like any child.
Yeah.
So I liked it, but no, I'm not an actor. In fact, I did a show called Community for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I think I realised just how little of an actor I was when I was doing a scene with Gillian Jacobs in the car, and she was crying in this scene.
Yeah.
And I remember just watching her thinking, oh, look at you crying now. That's a real... It's got a real... You look really sad. And yet we were just talking and you weren't sad, but now you're being sad. And the tear rolled down, and I was watching the tear go down her face.
You're in the scene with her?
And it hit me, oh, I'm giving this individual nothing to work with. Absolutely nothing.
Disaster.
Yeah.
You're a real actor.
Yeah, she did not need anyone. You know when they see when you see like behind the scenes of movies and there's like an actor acting opposite a tennis ball?
Yes.
I was that tennis ball.
Yeah. That's very nice.
We did once actually on the show. We got these wax presidents, and Laura Linney was acting opposite a wax Warren G. Harding, and she was acting so well. Wow. You realise, oh, you've just been carrying actors your entire career.
She's that good.
She is that good.
She's that good.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Last Week Tonight. It's going into season 10.
Yes. Double figures. Double figures. Big 10.
Wow, double.
Big 10. Yeah.
Does it feel like 10 seasons?
Not really. No, because we haven't really stopped. So it kind of feels like one long
season
splurge of work. Yeah. The only time it really hit me just how long it's been is that we were asking the writers for ideas for our new poster this year, and one of our writers seen her. He said, "I got one for you," and he just said, "Let's just take a photo of you now and a photo from our original poster, and then we'll." Yeah. So this is what our poster is for the coming season. It's only been 9 years, so that's. That's me. 9 years ago.
Yeah,
that is that. That, Jimmy.
9 years, that's it.
I don't think you need to be an official doctor to know that this is not ideal. That is not ageing at its ideal form. You know, when you're 0 to 9, you're allowed to change. Baby, yes. Child, fine. 9 to 18, you're allowed to change. I don't think 9 years can do that to a human being unless you are President of the United States.
No, and this
guy had his whole life ahead of him. Look at him. He's thinking Obama's the president right now. Sure, he's a little technocratic, disappointing in some ways, but it seems like America's on the right track. There hasn't been a pandemic since 1918. What's the worst that could happen? This guy around and found out.